Hi, everyone. We want to give you a little bit of information about our new program that we're offering for English teachers. And it's called Global Trends in English Language Teaching. And it's an English Language Teaching Academy where we're going to be offering a number of courses throughout the year. And we have several different ones that we want to tell you about that we are going to be offering starting in September. The first one is the overview course, which will give you a taste of all of the focal courses that we have as it relates to the different topics in teaching English. And I've listed all the courses here. In our Global Trends course, we have several different teachers. Some of you may know a few of these teachers through your interactions with them around the world. And so I wanted to let you know who would be teaching each section. So we have topics ranging from differentiation to listening, speaking, pronunciation, even developing lesson plans. And a hot topic, of course, right now, AI in English language teaching. Some people hate AI, some people love AI, but what we want to do, it's not going away. And so we want to give you some strategies for helping your students use it as well as you. And we also want to think about games. And these are games that use some technology, but then there's games that don't use technology so that we have a good balance in our class. So, this is the introductory overview course that we will offer each time. But then we want to take these topics and focus on those specific topics. So, for the fall, we're going to have three focal sessions. The first one, of course, is AI. And Kyle Ridley will be teaching this class. And he will be talking about teaching with AI as well as how to use AI in your class for your students. And so these are the topics that he will cover. And these will be interactive sessions. So there'll be 90 minutes where he will offer some times of lecture, but he'll also offer some times where you get to discuss and practice these skills that he's teaching you. And then at the end of every session, you will have 30 minutes of networking where you'll get to ask questions of the teachers, but you'll also get to meet with other people that might be in your area or in another part of the world. And it'll just be a good time to get to know other English teachers around the world. In addition to the AI and the overview course, we are going to have a focal course in developing pronunciation and speaking. Dr. Farwa Shaw will be teaching this course, and she's going to start with some foundations, but she's also going to hone in on the different parts of English and how these can be taught and emphasized in your class in a natural way, not just in drills, but also in ways with interaction within the class and conversations and discussions so that the pronunciation becomes more natural and a part of their everyday classroom experience. And yes, of course, sometimes pronunciations require some drills. So she'll also give you some creative ways to do that. And then Tiffany Tillman, who some of you may also have had classes with, will be talking about lesson plans, a student centered lesson plan. And these are ways, so she'll be taking some of the components that you're learning in AI, pronunciation, as well as the overview course. We'll be talking about differentiation, where we'll be talking about listening, speaking, and other components, and how to compile those into student centered lessons using your own required curriculum. So we won't be helping you design new curriculum that you won't be able to practically apply in your classroom. We'll be asking you to look at your own curriculum that typically is required by your Ministry of Education. We don't all work in school systems where we get to choose our own curriculum. I've done both. And of course, I like to choose my own curriculum, but I also like to have skills of teaching student centered lessons, applying that to what is mandated and what is required, as well as helping you, because I know some of you will have exams that are state required by the state. And so we want to make sure that those lesson plans are practical for helping your students to meet those required standards. And so to sign up, it's very simple. And here's the link. And this is not a live link, so you'd have to type it in. But if you will go to gti.ncsu.edu and Global Educator Training, you will be able to get to the global trends in ELT. And Becky, who we've all worked with and love, is going to give you a little bit more information on how to actually register. So I'll stop sharing my screen so that she can show you hers. And I have to find my Zoom link to do that. So give me just a second.
Thank you so much, Paula.
Yes.
All right, I'm now sharing my screen, which is if you click the link that Paula shared, and I put it in the chat box as well, it will bring you to the Global Training Initiative website. We are part of North Carolina State University in the state of North Carolina in the United States of America. We're very excited to be working with Paula as the academic director for this English language global trends course. When you get to the website, you will find all the information that you need about the courses themselves and how to join. So I do recommend reading through all of this information first, making sure that the program is a fit for you. And this is also some maybe relevant information if you need to justify the costs with some folks who are sponsoring your participation. So do make sure that you read through all the information here. Each of the courses is 8 weeks in duration, meeting once weekly with the same cohort of participants, and the cost is $75 per person who joins that class. This is the same information that Paula shared about the specific classes that you can take, starting, of course, with the global trends. So you can click this box here, which will bring you to our online registration system. Again, gives some of the specific overview of what to expect in the class. And on the right-hand side, you can see when the class is going to be offered. So this is always the Global Trends Introductory Overview course that you've clicked on, and you can see some, actually, I think these are the same. Oh, these are different times. Is that right? So it's the same 8-week sessions, but different times that might work for our different global participants. So do be careful to note that these are all listed in Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time, which is the East Coast of the United States. So you can always check the timing in New York compared to your timing to check that that is a match. If you do find a time that works for you, you can click this little green button to add to your cart. It will ask you to log in. If you've never participated in an NC State course before, you will need to create a new account using this button here. If you have participated in one of our ELT programs, you likely already have a Brickyard account and login. If you can find the credentials for that, you should be able to log in using this Brickyard login button here. So creating a new account will simply just ask you to confirm your email address and send the information to that email address. So we do recommend using an address, an inbox that's not full, and then also checking your spam messages to make sure that you're receiving all the related program communications. If you find that none of the courses, let's jump to another one just to look at it. So the AI and ELT teaching. If you were to open that and you look at the different times that it's offered and it's just not a fit for you right now, but you think you might be able to complete it in 2027, for example, there's also an option here. It says add to watch list. So if you were to log in, create a new account, share your email with us, you can be added to our watch list. So when the course is offered again in the future, you'll receive an email notification. So if it's not working out for you right now, we highly recommend go ahead and add this course to your watch list. We'll get your information, which means we can also reach out and see if there's a better fitting time that might work for you in the future when we're planning our schedules. Back to the program webpage, I just want to scroll down to the very end to show you that there are some frequently asked questions posted here. FAQs, is there a minimum English proficiency requirement? You may already be asking that. And it looks like yes, that we do expect that all of our participants are baseline competent in comprehension of English and also production of it so that you can fully maximize your participation and your enhancing of your teaching, for example. So all of those questions that you might have already are listed already on the website. Paula, anything else to add?
No, I think that's great. I did put my email. Oh, and I'm being a typo. Excuse me. I just looked at it. No, it's correct. I added an extra U in there, or extra C. And so I've put my email in there. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I have contact with many people around the world on WhatsApp. So if you happen to have my contact on WhatsApp, feel free to reach out. And if that's a better way for you to message me, then send me an email and I'll be glad to give you my WhatsApp contact information. But we hope that you will join and we look forward to working with you and just learning from you. And that's what I love about this course is that you'll get to share what you are doing in your classroom each week as you apply the concepts that we are talking about in each session. So I think it's exciting and it's very affordable. So take advantage.
Amazing. We're so looking forward to creating a global cohort so folks can connect with people in different parts of the globe to enhance their English language teaching. Thank you so much, Paula.